Hey, it's Liz Bronson. I'm sitting here in the park and I'm reading The Disciplines of Doership by Schroeder. I carry it around in my car. I always have it with me because it's the kind of book that you can just open up to a page, read something, get some inspiration, and it gets your brain going. Like I'll read a paragraph, shut the book, and I can sit and think about what I've read for a good half hour. So I wanted to share this with you. On page 21, he says, "Win the mob and you win your freedom. Here is what I am plus be plus think sounds like. The common choose the path of least resistance. They work just enough to get by, if you can call how they live even getting by. They haven't finished 62% of what they started since they left high school. Their goals are never actually managed. They plod through life in a why me state and barely even afford 4 tanks of gas and a trip to Disney. Oh, how the prisoners of the small mind live not." Pretty cool. Isn't it true? You know, so many people just plod through life. And yeah, he says they don't finish 62% of what they started out. And I don't even know if a lot of people have 62% of goals set ahead of them. It seems to me like kids get out of high school or maybe college and they just do just what he was saying, plod through life. You get married and all of a sudden you use that as an excuse for not doing the adventures that you wanted to do. Oh, well, I can't do that now. I have a wife and kids, or a husband and kids. Got to do the job, And to me, it's so sad because don't you begin to resent life or the life that you have if you aren't able to venture out and do what it is that you want? And I think that books like this and organizations like the Million Mind March, my Mastermind group, offer people an alternative to just plodding through. It's like a tap on the shoulder that says, "Hey, remember you're in there. Yeah, maybe you have a wife and kids, or a husband and kids, and a job or parents to take care of, but you have to take care of you. You and only you are going to do it. And you're allowed to do that, and you should be doing that." And I think that having a mastermind to go to and toss around these ideas and toss around the idea of becoming great instead of just being is an amazing opportunity. And it sets me and my group of friends apart from most of the people that we experience every day, because so many people are just sort of living in quiet desperation. I guess that's where that phrase comes from. They're not happy where they are. They're not happy in their jobs. They're resentful of their families because they hold them back. And instead of being proactive and figuring out a way to be where they are in their lives and move forward, they just walk around with a chip on their shoulder and complain and, bitch and moan. It's not proactive and it's useless. So that's just what I wanted to share, because when I read a book like this, it like I said, it just gets the mind going and it's exciting. And I think that we were meant to be excited. I think that, down to the tiniest cell of life, you're meant to grow, like a plant. It's nurtured, it's fed, it grows. And who decided that after high school or college we were meant to curl up in a ball and be unhappy for the rest of our lives? And I think a lot of people decided that was the way it was supposed to be. Maybe that's the way their parents were, I don't know. But I'm just putting out the invitation to you and anybody you know that you don't have to live life like that. And maybe things aren't great for you, but they're not going to get better by complaining. And no one's going to come up and say, "Oh, I want to make your life better." I'm not coming up and telling you that. I'm coming up and telling you you can make your life better. And that's the invitation I give you. is look around out there. I'm leaving information on the side of my video. Pick up the free package of information and see how, you know, you can start sparking some interest in your mind and getting beyond just complaining. And you could step outside of the crowd and be different and be proud of who you are today. So with that, I'm going to finish sunbathing here. It's so nice. And enjoy the rest of my day. And again, have a great one. And remember, it's not too late for you. Your life can be wonderful. So grasp it and enjoy it. And do that. Take care.